Hello. I want to share about the Pentecostal movement. If I can summarize this story, there were two kind of movements, two kind of Pentecostal movements. The first is called the holiness movements, and the second is called the Pentecostal movements. And the first movement is rooted in the theology of Wesley. Wesley was one of the revival pastors. And those two groups of Pentecostal movements are rooted in the Wesleyan, the theology, the theology of Wesley, and the first group called the first called holiness movement is based on the theology of Wesley, where we believe, where it tried to share about the Christian perfection, and the Christian perfection through the different spiritual discipline. And through this in this first group, or in this first movement, we can find the group such as Wesleyan Church, or denominations such as Church of Nazarene, Free Methodist, Church of God. Those are different denominations that we can find in this first group, or this first movement called Holiness Movement. And the main idea in this movement is based on the holiness and the power transforming from of the Holy Spirit. And the second group is the Pentecostal movement, based on the baptism of the Holy Spirit, with the first Son speaking in the other tongues. In short, this is the story of the Pentecostal movement. And during this movement, we can notice that how the revelation is gradual. That's what I love in this during this period. We can notice how the revelation is gradual, such as one Wesley talked about the Christian perfection as something, or as a state that we can attain when we are on the earth. And the other revival teachers, such as for Palmer and Finney, they try to explain in the other words what about the Christian perfection, and they try to state that Christian perfection is not attainable in the earth. It's included in the not yet, because in the theology we have the already something we can attain, or we can reach it when we are in the life. And the other thing that we will experience it when we be with God in the sky. And the Christian perfection, according relative to Phoebe Palmer, is something that we cannot attain. It cannot attain in on the earth, but it will be attained when we will be with God, when we be with Jesus Christ in the sky. There are some differences in some theological thoughts, and there are something that like similarities in some thoughts also. And what about what again? Why I believe that every Christian need to experience this Pentecost, because it's necessary. It's necessary because through the Pentecost you can be empowered in the power of the Holy Spirit, and through this experience we become as powerful Christians, powerful disciples of Christ, in order to share the gospel. That's why this. That's why the Pentecost is necessary and useful in our life as a Christian. As a Christian, I like this story. It helped me to realize how the revelation was gradual, and how the Holy Spirit can equip disciple, someone who is thirsty of God, and how the Holy Spirit can empower him and to make him a powerful disciple to share the gospel of Christ. Let my God bless you. Thanks a lot.